gbàgede àṣà ni gbàgede àṣà ni ètò tó ń ṣí wa létí pé ká má gbàgbé àṣà Yorùbá wa gbàgede àṣà ni èmi kò má dà kọrin o gbàgede àṣà ni gbàgede àṣà ni ètò tó ń ṣí wa létí pé ká má gbàgbé àṣà Yorùbá wa gbàgede àṣà lẹ́tọ̀. Kádì kóróbá o kádì sùkú kádàdì mọ́lẹ̀ o bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kọjú sọ́kọ kẹ̀mbẹ̀ sanyán bàbá ṣọ́. Ìró àti bùbá pẹ̀lú àbètí ajá agbádá ẹ̀sìn kí Yorùbá lónìí yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kárí ni ká pọ́n nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lónìí yẹn. Ẹ̀yin òbí ẹ̀gbọ́n lábàárẹ̀ mi ẹ fàṣà kọ́mọ. Gbàgede àṣà ni àṣà alẹ́ wa ni. Gbàgede àṣà ni ètò tó ń ṣí wa létí pé ká má gbàgbé àṣà Yorùbá wa tó ṣí wa létí lọ́sẹ̀ yìí. Gbàgede àṣà lẹ́tọ̀. Mojísọ́lá Ìjàyí ta tó kún ètò yẹn ò bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí àṣà ni ètò tó ń ṣí wa létí pé ká má gbàgbé àṣà Yorùbá wa tó ṣí wa létí lọ́sẹ̀ yìí. Gbàgede àṣà lẹ́tọ̀.
ní ṣókí ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilé ẹjọ́ ni pé ilé ẹjọ́ ti dá Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà lọ sí wọ́n ti dá lẹ́bi wọ́n sì ti rán sí ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún 5 ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún 5 náà ni wọ́n ti rán Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà sí. Ẹ já lọ bá agbẹjọ́rò Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà sọ̀rọ̀ kó lè ṣàlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ àti ohun tí wọ́n rí sọ lórí ẹjọ́ ti tòní. Ohun tí a lè rí sọ fún yín báyìí ni pé wọ́n ti dá Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà lẹ́bi ẹ̀sùn 4 nínú 6 tí wọ́n fi kàn án. Ẹ ká sọ sá, ẹ jẹ́ bá a sọ fún yín fún wa.
Káyọ̀dé Ọlábìrán ọmọ ọba Káyọ̀dé.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní inú ilé ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilé ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́?
Okay, well, the court delivered judgment today, and while the defendant was charged and acquitted on some of the counts, he was convicted of 4 of the charges. So he was acquitted on the indecent penetration by use of key, by use of key 7 years ago, and the court is of the position that there was no evidence to substantiate that charge of penetration. So, but by and large, the court convicted based on indecent treatment of the child and indecent assault. So, those basically. Okay, we're going to the drawing board and do the meeting.
Are you a minister?
Oh, very well. You are going to appeal. Oh, very well. We intend to take. No, we intend to take the case on appeal. Yes, so simple like that. Because we believe that some. Okay, ilé ẹjọ́ ṣe ìdájọ́ lórí kéèsì Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà. Wọ́n dá láre lórí àwọn ẹ̀sùn kan, ẹ̀sùn ti ọdún méje sẹ́yìn. Wọ́n ní pé wọ́n fi kọ́kọ́rọ́ já àbálẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn. Ilé ẹjọ́ ní pé kò sí ẹ̀rí tó dájú lórí ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n lórí ti pé àwọn oníta wò lórí fọ́nrán, adájọ́ ilé ẹjọ́ ní ẹ̀kú fún ìyẹn pé àwọn olùpẹ̀jọ́ pé wọ́n rí àrídájú yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹlẹ́jọ́ ti sọ.
Ẹ̀sùn bíi ní lápapọ̀ bíi ọdún mélòó ni Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà máa lò ní
5 years.
Kí ni ìgbésẹ̀ tó wá kàn tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe báyìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí agbẹjọ́rò?
Well, for now, the ìgbésẹ̀ làwọn ṣe máa jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ later.
Mr. Olabiran, what's your reaction to the judgment, sir, and the sentence?
Òun lẹ ti gbọ́ láti ẹnu agbẹjọ́rò Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà. Wọ́n ní wọ́n dá Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà láre lórí àwọn ẹ̀sùn kankan, ṣùgbọ́n púpọ̀ nínú àwọn ẹ̀sùn tó fi kan Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà òun ni wọ́n ní ó jẹ̀bi. Ó ti ṣe díẹ̀ tí ẹjọ́ náà ti ń lọ, ṣùgbọ́n a rí pé òní ni ẹjọ́ náà parí. Ẹ jáwọ́.
Where we all lost, our morals, and we all lost all the values we had as mothers hearing what happened. I remember when I went to Princess' house, I spoke to her at first. I said, "Princess, are you sure of this?" She said, "Yes, she's sure." And we all decided to give her all the support, all the moral support that she needed. And I remember when Governor Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà had to call the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State and told him that they should wade into this matter. And we all insisted because we knew that something was going on. And, going by it, I want to say at least a lot of people can't come out to talk about this today. A lot of our children are dying in silence. The society is not encouraging people to come out. The crime is, multiplying in triples day by day because the law is not strong enough to at least keep people at arm's length. There are animals living within us in form of human beings, and coming from the fact that this person is a celebrity, is a known figure, it was tough for us as mothers because it was war against mothers and celebrities. The whole social media came against us like, why? And it was tough. It was really tough. It was a trying time for me, particularly because of our actions in front of Panti police station that day. But today I thank God because people want to believe, or people want to trust that they are actors and they are role models, are people that we should be careful and watchful about. So at the end of the day, what does this bring to our table? The society needs to stop condemning people for coming out. A lot of people wanted to come out to talk, but the fear of silencing their voice kept them under the bed. So I want to thank the legal system. I want to thank the DPPR. I want to thank the non-governmental organizations that stood by this cause and justice system. And this will just tell us what? Let's encourage our children to speak. Let's encourage people to come out to hear their voices and their opinion. Let's stop silencing. Let's stop demoralizing people. Crime is crime, regardless of whoever has committed the crime. So today I'm going back home. It's painful. It's painful that we have to go through this. It's painful that other children are going through this. But at the end of the day, who are we? We are a society that has come to normalize the bad things. So for me, I was expecting more. But if something came out of it, at least there's a take-home confidence that at least justice still exists in the legal system in Nigeria. So that's what it is. Thank God that, because my fear is having a female child. People who have female children are now so scared raising their children in this society. But it will get better. We will not keep quiet. It will get better. And I pray that this serves as a warning to other animals still wearing colorful uniform. If we find you, we will still come for you. No hiding place for criminals in this society. Ó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn o. Ó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn. Out of 6, 4 guilty. Ó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn. I'm satisfied.
Kí ni ìmọ̀ràn tẹ́ wá fẹ́ fún àwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti ń ṣe nǹkan báyìí sí wọn tó ọ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́nu láti?
Ọlọ́run máa fi wọ́n hàn. Àwa náà máa ṣe wọ́n bó ṣe yẹ wọ́n. Ọlọ́run máa fi wọ́n hàn. Àwa náà bó bá ṣe yẹ wọ́n tó ṣe tọ́ sí wọn la máa ṣe máa treat wọn. That's what it is. We'll treat them the way they want to be treated.
Can you tell Nigerians your name?
My name is Just Adeton Adeni. I'm an activist, and everybody basically knows me. Just Adeton, that's who I am.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ ló ti ń jáde lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lẹ́nu nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ṣe dára
No, take it easy. I'm a radical person. You don't do that. They are doing their job. Oh, take it easy with me, my friend. Old school Shege, that's my name. Oh, my friend, the judgments have been taken and I have been sentenced. Other people will never do that again. Oh, Rico Sotori Maro, Raka Satari Mari, Rokori Matari, Omo, Jeko Lores, my brain in bed. Bolon Shekoni, holy raid. Even if you don't, it has been established. And the judge tried to say 5 years instead of 15 years. This is old school Shege. I was in prison during Abacha in 80s, but I did nothing. We are all there as entertainment journalists in Abuja. And I thank God for that I'm still living today. It's the judgment. The woman have done the best. Get it and take it very far. Get it and take it to the next level. If you don't get it, forget about it. Good judgment.
A ṣe ń retí kí wọ́n gbé Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà náà jáde. Ilé ẹjọ́ náà la ṣe wà níbi tí adájọ́ ti ní pé Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà jẹ̀bi ẹ̀sùn tí wọ́n fi kàn án. Wọ́n ní nínú 6 nínú àwọn ẹ̀sùn náà, wọ́n ní ó jẹ̀bi 4 nínú ẹ̀. Lápapọ̀ wọ́n ti dá Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà, wọ́n ti rán lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún 5. Wọ́n ti rán sí ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún 5 lónìí. Àwọn adájọ́ Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà náà ti ní àwọn máa lọ, àwọn máa padà láti lọ nǹkan tí wọ́n lè ṣe, bí àwọn padà wá, wọ́n á bẹ́ wa lọ sí ẹjọ́ tẹ́milọ́rùn lórí ẹjọ́ tí wọ́n dá lónìí. À ń retí kan pé Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà náà jáde, òun náà la ṣe ń dúró dè kárí bí wọ́n ṣe máa gbé wọn lọ lónìí.
ìyẹn dẹ̀ ní kó bá máa lọ àsìkò ẹ̀ pèsè.
Were you in court, by the way?
There's first custody, so I'm just rushing down.
Did you get the fact? Did you hear what happened in court?
Like I always tell everybody.
Are we ready? Are we recording? Please, Steve, your hand. Bring this hand down before. Mr. Toles, are we ready? Can we go? Yeah. Your full name, sir, your reaction.
All right, my name is Yorubaculture, and like I always tell people, fair trial, fair hearing is part of human rights. And in this case, you can understand that Lagos State government allowed that the victim, the defendant, and the public, they have their rights protected. And that is what we've been saying. And the argument of the defendant is that he's not guilty. And we need to also understand that if he is not guilty, he also have the opportunity of appealing. It is still within his statutory right. So the fact that he's been found guilty of some charges, some he's not guilty. That is what we are calling a proper democratic society. So we should allow the defendant to exercise his entire fundamental right, which is going to appeal, if necessary, to challenge the ruling of this court. And of course, I always tell you, that is what I stand for. And there is no point denying the man at this stage because we are colleagues. Others can choose to deny him, I will not. And what I am fighting for is the rights of everybody involved, the victim, the defendant, and the public. And the only way all that can be established is the court of law. And that is it. A lot of people saying, it's dragging too much, they will throw the case away. Now they've seen that there is no bias. But of course, they should not forget that the person being accused and convicted still have an ample opportunity to challenge the ruling of his court, to prove his innocence until he has exhausted all his limits. I think that will be all for now.
Your name, please, your name again, please. Your name, his name is Yomi Fabi. His name is Yomi Fabi.
Gbajúgbajà òṣèré Yomi Fabi náà ló ti wà nílé ẹjọ́ náà láti wá fi òun náà lẹ́sẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn ó ti ní pé torí pé àyè láti lọ sẹ́jọ́ kòtẹ́milọ́rùn sì wà àwọn yóò mú.
Let's go first.
Tí ẹ bá ṣe ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ìkànnì BBC News Yorùbá náà ni ẹ wà ní ibi tó yẹ pé a wà ní ilé ẹjọ́ ní Ìkẹjà níbi tí wọ́n ti gbọ́ ẹjọ́ Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà lónìí. Ó gba adájọ́ níbi wákàtí méjì láti wá sí òpin ọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹjọ́ Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà tó sì jẹ́ pé wọ́n ló jẹ̀bi ẹ̀sùn 4 nínú 6 tí wọ́n fi kàn. Wọ́n sì ní adájọ́ sì dá sí ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún 5. Fún àwọn kan wọ́n ní ìdájọ́ òdodo ni fún àwọn kan dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ́ wọ́n ní àwọn yóò ṣì lọ sí àwọn yóò ṣì gbọ́ná ẹjọ́ ilé ẹjọ́ kòtẹ́milọ́rùn láti rí bóyá àwọn tún lè sọ bí àwọn ò ṣe jẹ̀bi lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ìyẹn àwọn ti Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Lára àwọn tá a ti rí lẹ́ni ni ọ̀gbẹ́ni Yomi Fábíyì, òun náà ti wá láti wá dúró lẹ́yìn Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. A mú wá sí ojú ìran yín àti ti gbọ̀ yín, ṣùgbọ́n bó bá ṣe ń lọ náà ṣì wá ń bí òun náà la ṣe ń fi gbọ̀ yín.
They are waiting for people to go. People should not go. They are waiting for people to don't go.
Fún ẹ̀yin tẹ̀sẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ìkànnì BBC News Yorùbá náà ní ẹwà ilé ẹjọ́ gíga ní Ìkẹjà náà ní àwà níbi tí ẹjọ́ Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà níbi tí wọ́n ti gbọ́ ẹjọ́ Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Láìpẹ́ Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà náà yóò jáde sí wa, a sì jẹ́ kẹ́yìn náà fojú gan ní ẹ̀ lórí wọn tó gbé lọ. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ nínú ẹ̀sùn mẹ́fà tí wọ́n fi kan Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà, adájọ́ dá láre ní méjì nínú mẹ́fà, wọ́n sì ló jẹ̀bi mẹ́rin nínú mẹ́fà. Torí mẹ́rin tó jẹ̀bi náà ni wọ́n ṣe dá ní ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún 5.
So what's your reaction to the judgment delivered today?
The point, like I said, human rights is sacrosanct, and whatever the case may be, the defendant insisted he is not guilty, and the only way we can conclude finally that he is guilty is probably if he exhausts to him, if he exhausts all the law of this land. So we just have to understand that that is the position. There is no point, disrupting the judgment of the court or start saying this and that. But of course, I understand he's been discharged of any penetration, accusation of penetration, and he is guilty of few charges. So let him exercise his total right. Understand? His total right. You understand? So let us allow him to exercise his total right I guess it. So that's it. Right. My name is Yomi Fabi.
Ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wa sọ ní Yorùbá díẹ̀. Ẹjọ́ kí ni pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilé ẹjọ́ lónìí báwo ló ṣe rí lára ẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí.
Ohun tí ó wà níbẹ̀ ni pé ohun tí èmi sọ láti ilẹ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ náà ni pé oníkálukú lábẹ́ òfin. I can say everybody deserves right to fair hearing and fair trial. And nígbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ṣẹjọ́ sí wọ́n ti mú oríṣiríṣi wá ẹni tó fẹ̀sùn kan sọ pé òun ò jẹ̀bi wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fi ẹ̀sùn kan lára àwọn ẹ̀sùn tó fi kàn ìbálòpọ̀ wà ńbẹ̀ tí wọ́n sọ pé kò jẹ̀bi yẹn. So at the end of the day we have to allow the defendant, it is his fundamental right to also go to appeal if he thinks no matter who need the láti lọ fún appeal to fight for his innocence. And like mo yẹn sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ẹni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ó ti pẹ́ jù wọ́n máa sweep under carpet ni ẹ jẹ́ kí oníkálukú ṣe kí ni ó sọ ẹnu ẹ̀ kò sí yẹn kí oníkálukú sọ ẹnu ẹ̀. So that is just the point. What I am here for, which is very important, is kò sí ìyà tó gbọ́dọ̀ fi jẹ ẹnikẹ́ni àfi tó bá ṣẹ̀rí kó jẹ̀bi. Tẹ̀bá dẹ̀ wo ẹ rí i pé ìlú tó rí wọn bá pé ìlú tó àwọn èèyàn tó rí wọn bá pé wọn ò ní gbàdúrà kan fìyà jẹyàn kó tó di pé ilé ẹjọ́ sọ kó jẹ̀bi. So that is us. Yomi Fabi.
Òun náà lẹ́sìn gbọ́ lẹ́nu láti ẹnu gbajúgbajà òṣèré Yomi Fabi náà ni wọ́n wà níbí.
Let them feel the pain that they make children feel. It's not just going to deal with that one first. My own let them feel pain. That is when real justice is trauma is adult. Yes. These children grow into monsters eventually. And then you are telling me that somebody and people are.
So lọ́kàn yẹn márùn yẹn ò tiẹ̀ fún yín bí a kọ́ fi díẹ̀.
Márùn báwo? Ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ti yọ́nú ẹ̀. Ṣé márùn ni? So it's 5 péré. Wá ṣe báyìí o 5 báwo? No, kọ́ tó bá ṣe jẹ́ 5, my own is they should cut his penis kọ́ gé ẹran ẹ̀ kúrò kọ́ bá bandage kọ́ ṣàwọn àrùn sẹ́wọ̀n. So bó ṣe ń heal yẹn a máa rántí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn. Then tó bá ti jáde a máa sọ fáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ pé ẹ wá ẹ jẹ́ kó rí yín pé ẹ má fọwọ́ kan ọmọdé o. That is when justice is missing.
So baby, you are talking to sense. You are speaking good message.
We will keep speaking.
So listen to me. I'm an old school. This is old school Shege.
I know you.
If you don't get it, forget about it. You are speak a language to the world. So yeah, baby. Leave the children away, baby.
Molestation.
Ọ̀rọ̀ oríṣiríṣi ló ti ń jẹyọ lórí ẹjọ́ Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà lónìí. Àwọn kan tún ní pé ọdún 5 tó fún yẹn gan pé kò tó pé wọn bá tún ní kí wọ́n mú nǹkan ọmọkùnrin ẹ̀ ọ̀gẹ́ awẹ̀ kí wọ́n tó rán lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n. Àwọn èèyàn lóríṣiríṣi náà ló ní nǹkan àbí méjì tí wọ́n sọ lórí ẹjọ́ Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà tí ó parí lónìí. Tí ẹ bá ṣẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ BBC News Yorùbá, ilé ẹjọ́ gíga ti Ìkẹjà náà ni a ṣì wà níbi tí wọ́n ti dẹ́jọ́ Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà nínú ẹ̀sùn 6 tí wọ́n fi kan Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Wọ́n ní ó jẹ̀bi 4 nínú 6. Òun náà ni ilé ẹjọ́ fi dá Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà sí ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún 5. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún 5 náà ni wọ́n dá Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà sí. A ṣì wà níbí láti gbé wá sí ojú ìwòyìn bí wọ́n ṣe máa gbé Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà lọ.
Okay, so right now we dey wait the court don pass the final judgment on the case concerning Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà, minor adopted child of popular Nigerian comedian Damilola Adekoya, Princess. The judgment of the court say Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà dey guilty of 4 out of the 6 count charges wey they bring against her, and the 4 count charges wey he dey guilty of include sexual assault by penetration. It includes indecent treatment of a child, sexual assault, indecent treatment of a child, and sexual assault. But the court no find guilty. The court no find guilty. No find am guilty of sexual assault by penetration. And the argument of the court is say sexual assault by penetration, the kind of evidence where the prosecutors present, no fit prove beyond reasonable doubt say true Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà commit that crime. Why? Because from the account where the small girl, she say not only Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà don touch her for that place. Even though medical tests where they carry out, where government officials carry out, the prosecution office carry out, show say true this young girl they penetrate her. But as per say from the girl testimony, no be only Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà don touch her, say one neighbor don touch her before and all that. The court no fit prove beyond reasonable doubt say na Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà dey guilty of that penetration. So sexual assault by penetration, e no fly for this particular case, and so court no find am guilty. But indecent treatment of a child, Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà at a point agree say im guilty. For beginning he agree say he guilty, but along the line he say he no guilty again. But the court say for the fact say he no first admit am, and the evidence wey dem bin see fit prove say true im treat the small pikin indecent way he no suppose to. So therefore im dey guilty of that. And of course im also dey guilty of sexual assault, wey be say you touch small pikin in a sexual way, and all that, to show say you get intention, even though say you know this one. All in all, Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà go serve 5 years in prison because, according to judgment of the court, they find am guilty of charges wey be say one na 4 years in go do, one na 3 years in go do, another one na 5 years. But the one with the highest years na 5 years. And because all the whole 4 charges, you go serve the jail term together concurrently. So everything go accumulate 5 years, unlike 17 years wey some people dey calculate am together, but e no go be like that, because all the different jail terms you go dey serve am together, everything go dey go side by side. We dey for front of the court of the expect say e go come out anytime soon, but we never see am come out for now. Everywhere, only one place I block you. Okay, so we get Adetong here with us. She go tell us.
Can you know that side?
Now this side we can't go. This side. Now this side will be.
Bobby. Yeah. Are they closed down? Yeah. One of the back road.
No road, no river.
Sure, sir. Hello, sir. Sir? Sir? I don't for cuts. Hold on. There's a baby. Come on, there, this guy now. Come on there now. Come on there now. Come on there now. Don't shoot.
Why is he wearing handcuffs, by the way? Isn't that a criminal? I don't know. That is fun.
So now downstairs the whole thing take B. The court don't hand them over to officials of the
They say you won't follow and go prison.
Nigeria Correctional Facility, and from there, in go serve the remaining of the 5-year sentence where God Samara.
Yes, sir.
And I saw they take the whole matter take finish for this basbos between Nigerian comedian Princess and Nollywood actor Bàbá Ìjẹ Ṣhà over the alleged sexual assault of Princess' adopted daughter, a 14-year-old, when the offense happened, but 15 years old this year, as court passed the judgment today. Now they follow us for BBC on our Facebook page and on our websites to keep una up to date with all the latest story. Na me Onyinye Chime, they sign out for here.